Chapter 1. The Return. Most people don't know what love is. I didn't know either, not until I walked away from her. We were 17 when we made the promise. Forever. But people outgrow things. Shoes, dreams, each other. Maybe not everyone, but I convinced myself we would. So I told her that we weren't soulmates. And she didn't cry, didn't ask why, just turned her face so slightly, enough to hide the tears. That was the last time I saw her. 4 years had passed by, and I came back, older in the worst ways, grief-shaped, and all I wanted was her. But the first thing I saw was her house. Not broken, just emptied. The front door hung slightly open. Light spilled across the steps. Suitcases lined up like a countdown. While her parents stood in the doorway. Her mother curled into herself. Her father's jaw was locked tight. I stepped closer, lifted a hand. But they didn't see me. Why would they? I didn't just leave their daughter. I disappeared like a storm. So I turned to the house next door. Mine. Her window faced mine. Once filled with late-night whispers and stars. Now it was dark, indifferent. I dropped my bag, tore out a page from my notebook. Didn't write anything, just crumpled it and tossed it toward her window. As it floated in, I realized, what was I doing? You don't come back after 4 years and expect the past to wait. So I panicked and ran inside my house. Nothing had changed. Even the air still smelled like waiting. Then I heard it. I saw her. Tara. She looked like a memory, like time had wrapped around her but never touched her. Changed but still. Her. But I didn't speak. Didn't move. Because for 4 years the only place I'd seen Tara was in dreams.
Chapter 2. Venus in Retrograde. Hey, help me with this?
Her voice didn't arrive. It returned, soft, unchanged. She stood by the telescope. Fingers brushed the brass like it belonged to her. Eyes on the sky. Backlit by a street lamp that made her look more dream than real. Time bent. And I forgot. Forgot it had been 4 years. Forgot I wasn't supposed to see her again. What are you doing here? I spoke too loud, too jagged for something this delicate, but she didn't answer, just leaned closer, adjusting the lens like she'd never stopped.
I wanted to see something.
She sounded like we'd never paused, like I hadn't disappeared. I moved closer, courageous, or drawn in. Maybe it was her scent, vanilla. Maybe it was the monsoon, or maybe I just couldn't handle the distance anymore. How did you know I was back? I asked, just to distract myself. She turned, slow, like she already knew the weight her eyes carried.
I come here every day, around this time.
It hit me sideways. You come here?
To use your telescope.
She replied. No smile, no shame. You could have asked. I wanted to test her audacity, but her head tilted. That same quiet defiance I used to crave.
Didn't think I had to.
She then opened her hand. A crumpled paper lay in her palm. The one I threw, like a coward. A crooked laugh escaped me. You caught that, huh? She didn't answer, just looked. And suddenly, I was 17 again. I shrugged, Didn't know if you'd want to see me after...
You dumped me?
She cut me deep. I didn't...
You did.
Tara...
Can you just help me?
She nodded toward the telescope.
I want to see Venus.
She wasn't the same. I mean, she was. Same wild curls, same chipped bracelet. But something had shifted. Since when do you care about planets?
I don't, but Venus is in retrograde. They say Venus retrograde brings old lovers back.
The words didn't hit. They haunted. I watched her. The way she tugged her sleeve. The way her lips curled around secrets. There was an ache behind my ribs. So, is that what you want? She almost gave in. Before, she laughed. Her fingers paused on the lens. Her eyes stayed skybound. Venus retrograde brings old lovers back. Or once, I thought, let the stars align in my favor.
Chapter 3. Unfinished Conversations. It was you who dumped me, remember?
Her voice landed light, almost casual. But it cut through the quiet, like it had been waiting to hurt me. My hand gripped the edge of the desk as I listened. Her hand shook, jaw locked, eyes shattered, still holding mine. I'd told myself it was kindness. A clean break. Young love, I believed, didn't last. Too wild. Too close. Bound to burn out. Now, I stood across from her, unsure if I had any right to come back. Tara.
Relax, Drew.
She waved me off like I was dust on her shoulder.
It's not like I'm still pining for you.
Her voice didn't waver, but her eyes did. A flicker to the side. Fingers tugging at her sleeve, but I didn't call her out. I just said what I could. I thought I was doing the right thing. I didn't think we'd survive the distance. Thought it would kill what we had. But I was wrong. To which she didn't answer right away, but the air changed, and before I could point it out, I heard her whisper.
I know.
And somehow, it stung more. She then moved to the windowsill, crossed her legs, let the city light halo around her.
You shouldn't dwell on it, Drew. You left. I stayed. We moved on.
Did we? I looked at her as I asked, to which she tilted her head, thought about it, then smiled, just a little.
Does it matter?
It did to me. It mattered like oxygen. But I didn't say that. There were a lot of things I wanted to ask but didn't. I didn't ask if someone else had filled my place, if someone else got to make her laugh, if she still took her tea with 2 scoops of honey. Does she still need to be held tight before she sleeps? I didn't ask. Instead, all that came was, I missed you. She paused as she heard, then laughed. Soft, sweet, cruel.
I missed you too, Boo Bear.
And just like that, for one moment, it felt like we were still us.
Anyway, I'll be leaving soon. So I won't be haunting your telescope or your house anymore.
Then, just like that, she stood and shrugged the memory off like it never mattered. Leaving where?
Away from you.
College? Work? What is it?
We're not in a relationship anymore, Drew. I don't owe you answers.
I folded my arms, tried to hold the ground steady beneath me. So you're just going to disappear? I pretended to be calm.
Not disappear, but move on.
Why now? Why so suddenly?
You're the one who showed up out of nowhere. Don't expect me to rewrite everything for you.
I opened my mouth to ask, to beg, to say something that might stop her.
I leave in 13 days.
13 days. It wasn't enough.
That was Venus Retrograde, a Plot Pixie production. The full audio cinema drops soon. Till then, you can enjoy the trailer and OST. Links are in the description.